Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and today I'm doing a video that some of you guys requested, and happy Saturday to each and every one of you. Yes, today's Saturday, thank God the weekend is upon us. So welcome to today's daily sickness video, and like I said, today I'm going to do a video that a lot of you guys requested from yesterday's video, and that is me actually showing you now that my VCR Rabbit is hooked up. I actually spent last night, like I said in yesterday's video, I was probably going to spend the night trying to hook this up. This has been hooked up and is working. Posted a little video on Instagram and on cinemasickness.com. I posted a little video showing you guys it running. So it's up, it's running, it's working, and now I'm going to do a little video showing it off to you guys. So pretty cool. Picked this up yesterday. If you didn't see yesterday's daily sickness video, check it out. Picked this up. It was brand new, all factory sealed. Very amazing for $5. Right there, $4.97. Awesome deal for this. So very cool. And like I said, now I have it up and running. So let's take a look at it. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting the way it works. It's 1985 technology, so it's a little dated, but it's still a lot of fun. So what you end up having to do is you end up running a cable. I'm talking standard, see, here we go. Standard, I'm gonna pull this out. Probably shouldn't do this, I'm gonna have to plug it back in. But standard, cable wire, like that. You have to run that out of a player, whether it's really any player, as long, can I screw that back in? There we go. Any player, as long as it has that output. So VHS player, which again, this is really made for VHS player, CED player, beta player, lasers player, anything like that, you can actually run the cable out of, and you run it into this little box right here, which I kind of bolted onto the back of the entertainment stand. This here is the Rabbit VCR. So you run it out of there, up into the bottom of here, and you can see there's all kinds of fun stuff back there. So you run it out, you run it, I'm trying to think of which one's which. So you run into there, that's the input, and then you run an output one, and the output goes into the input of your TV. So that's the first thing. You're running basically, it's just pretty standard from the VCR, whatever, into the Rabbit, back into your TV. Pretty standard, pretty easy the way that works out. Right now I actually have it hooked up to my CED player. And the reason for that being is because when it comes down to it, only thing I'm going to need to use this for, and that's even just for now, because every single player I have, even my beta player, my Laserdisc player, everything like that, all has audio-video outputs. Not a single one of them needs to use standard cable outputs except for my CED player. And in fact, I even have a CED player upstairs, which needs a new needle. That's why I'm not using it. That does use audio-video. It has audio-video outputs as well. So technically, I have players, all my players that use audio-video outputs. Again, I just need a new needle for my other CED player, and then I wouldn't even need to use this Rabbit. But it's still pretty cool. I like having it hooked up. It's pretty interesting. Not hooking up to my VHS player because, like I said, I don't necessarily need to, and it doesn't even have cable outputs anyway. Although, right next to it, I plugged in a RF modulator. And what you can do with an RF modulator, for those of you who don't know, because I know a lot of you are a lot younger than me, RF modulators were created for people who had TVs that didn't have standard, audio-video hookups. I mean, nowadays you see all these composite and component hookups in the back of your TV. Well, they didn't always come like that. Before, it used to just be this right here. That was it. You had a cable input. That was all you had in old TVs. So what they did was they came out with an RF modulator, which basically made it so you could run the audio-video outputs from your whatever it was, your VCR, DVD player, whatever, run it out of there, run into the RF modulator, and then that would come out a cable that would go into your TV. So I do have one of those hooked up, so if I need to, I can actually run anything with audio-video outputs into the RF modulator, from the RF modulator, then into the Rabbit, and then so on and so forth. So I can do that, but picture quality, I tried that, wasn't the best, and I think it's because this is really meant for older technology. Running a DVD player through this, running anything like that, the picture doesn't look so hot. But when I ran my CED player through it last night, the picture wasn't great because it's a CED player, but I was actually pleasantly surprised to find out the picture quality was pretty much standard with what you'd expect from a CED. Not great, but not bad. It was a little diminished, obviously, because you're running it through a cable or through a long wire, and I was playing it on HD TV. I'll show you that in a sec. So picture quality was a little diminished, but for the most part, looking somewhat good. I was pretty surprised. So anyway, I think I explained that pretty well. Runs out of whatever player into your Rabbit, and then from out of the Rabbit into your TV. And that's how you play it just on your standard TV. But how do you hook it up to a second TV? Well, that is with this little wire right here. This thin, super duper duper thin wire right there, which runs out of these. I have mine running up, so it's running down there. Still need to get one of those things you put over top of wire so you don't trip over them. I need to get one of those so badly. I'm still on the hunt for one of those. I will find one eventually, or I'll just have to order one. I want to find one in stores, but I guess I'll have to order one because I'm not finding them anywhere. So I have it running out there. It runs up, back of these, all the way across there. I have it running up behind all the shelves. And it runs all the way back there, behind the shelves, all the way up to the HD TV I have it hooked up to. This is the new HD TV I hooked up down here. Looking great. I love it there. Have it hooked up to here. It runs up behind and goes behind here. And you end up hooking it up to another VCR Rabbit receiver. It looks basically almost like the same one that I had over there. It's a little different as far as hookups in the back go, but pretty much the same exact thing. You run that little wire, hook it up into the back the same way. It has like another cable output, and you just run the cable out of that into your TV. So that's what I have. I have it all hooked up. Cable run back out there. There's a little hole drilled in the back of this wood that runs out, and I can hook anything up I want up to this TV. So that's how it's working. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Again, cable out from your VCR or whatever into the Rabbit, into the TV. Then that little cord runs from the Rabbit transmitter to the Rabbit receiver, and then a cable from the receiver into your TV. It's very simple. It's all just hooked up with wires, and it's a very simple, easy way of hooking stuff up. It's not difficult at all. Pretty simple. So let's actually check it out, see how it works, and we're going to check out Friday the 13th on CED. So let's do this. I wonder if you guys, a lot of you probably don't even know what a CED player is, do you? This down here is a CED player. So it's pretty cool. It's got this fun little knob right here. Off, play, load. Turn it to load. See a little load symbol comes on. You take this honker right here. Try this with one hand. Stick it in there, press it in, pull it out. Now the disc is actually inside. It's no longer in here. It is now inside the player, and you hit it to play. Flip it up to play. So there you go. Hear it? It's now playing. So let's turn this TV on. Should be playing on here, hopefully. There you go. See? It has started. So we'll find my remote. There it is. Nice thing is about having these two TVs down here, they're both Vizios. I only need one remote. This is actually the remote for this TV, but it works on the other one. So then I'll walk over here, hit on, and should be turning on. Vizio, and there we go. It's starting up. Very, very, very cool. And see, there it is. Playing there. And playing there. How awesome is that, guys? Very, very cool. So see, it works very easy. Audio, video does come out of there as well. Just those that little tiny white wire just runs out of there. It's kind of, I mean, it's not the best technology in the world. It's 1985 technology, but it's running audio video through those tiny little wires. So yeah, not the best, but it works. And like I said, picture quality, even on the HDTV, is not that bad when you're running older technology through it. You're running a CD player. I'm sure if I plugged up one of my old VHS players that had the cable outputs, I'm sure that would look pretty good as well. So honestly, it's looking pretty great. If I can show it, there's a glare, I know, I'm sorry. But very awesome. So there you go. It's all hooked up. It's running perfectly. Very, very, very cool. My next plan is I'm actually going to get, I was going to run like HDMI cord and stuff. I think I'm going to pass HDMI for right now. I'm just going to get some, I don't know, either composite component, maybe both cables, run them also up behind all this stuff and running up to this TV so I can hook up composite component items too, and then maybe an HDMI cord eventually. The problem with HDMI cords is there's copyright protection like on the players and stuff, and it's hard to split one of those. splitting a composite or component cable, easy as pie. Splitting an HDMI cable, a little bit difficult. It's not the easiest thing in the world, and causes some problems I've been reading, and it seems like it's going to be a hassle. So for right now, I'm just going to go with composite component and be able to run composite component items off of there onto this TV as well and split them. Be pretty cool. But for now, having fun with my rabbit splitter. Very awesome. These kids deserve to die. Listen to this song. It's awful. So yes, Mrs. Voorhees is about to kill everybody. It's great. So very cool. Very awesome. Very excited about that. So there you go. It's working. I hope I explained that pretty well to you guys. If you still want to see a little bit more, watch yesterday's Daily Sickness video if you haven't seen that already. But for the most part, very, very simple. It's a very easy hookup. Not difficult at all. I was a little concerned about that, but no. Super easy. Couple cables running from some certain things. It's all hooked up by cable. It's 1985 technology. There's no Wi-Fi or anything like that. It's all hooked up through cables, and it was pretty easy to set up. I had this all set up within like an hour, and the longest part was actually running cable behind the shelf. So it was a little hard to get some cable back there. That was about it. Pretty simple otherwise. So, very cool. That's it. I'm done. Now I'm going to go watch some Friday the 13th, because I'm in a Friday the 13th mood now. So, hey guys, that's it. So, go always safe. Like this video. Please give me a like. If you're not already subbed, please do. If you're not already over at cinemasickness.com, head on over there, check it out. There's a lot more to see there than just these videos. All kinds of up-to-date information on deals I find that are going on, up-to-date information on what I'm currently up to. Also, if you like my videos, definitely check out the videos from Team Sickness as well. A lot of great collection updates and reviews from those guys and gals. And of course, while there, be sure to click on the merchandise tab and purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness sticker, a Cinema Sickness button, or a Cinema Sickness t-shirt. This is one of 6 designs you can choose from, and I would certainly appreciate your support. And of course, you can find links to all my social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and it's all there at cinemasickness.com. So if you have any more questions about the rabbit, the VCR rabbit, leave a comment below. I'll try to answer them as best as I can, and hopefully I did a good job explaining how it's all hooked up. I think it's pretty straightforward. Hopefully I did a good job. But if you have any questions, leave a comment. I will most certainly do my best to answer them for you. So again, very awesome. So that's it, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great Saturday. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.